Welcome back for another Star Wars book review. Now this is a no spoilers review, but you can catch my review with spoilers by clicking here. Now many of us die-hard Star Wars fans had our hearts broken with the cancellation of the Clone Wars television series. This happened only a short time after Disney acquired Lucasfilm and then decided to make all expanded universe media non-canon and then called it Legends. Oh yeah, fans were pissed and hated Disney for the drastic changes they were making. The internet exploded with tense debates between fans of all different types all around the world. You have the Star Wars purists. The only thing good about Star Wars is the original trilogy. The prequels sucked. The animated show is stupid and it's for kids. And all the comics and the novels and all the video games and stuff, that stuff is just fanboy trash. Then you had the gaming fans that swear by Knights of the Old Republic. Kylo Ren's mask looks just like Revan's mask. And they better not bring him back as another version of Revan. Why did they get rid of him if they're just gonna bring him back anyway? That's so stupid. Then you have the prequel lovers. Man, seriously, the prequels are still cool, man. I really love them. I mean, I know the original trilogy is it's a classic and everything, but I mean, George Lucas didn't do so bad with the prequels, you know? Jar Jar Binks, he sucks and everything, but Revenge of the Sith is awesome. And then you got Darth Maul, and Darth Maul is one of the greatest Sith Lords ever, man. And all these people are different ages and come from different generations of Star Wars. And some people in these forums and Facebook groups were actually looking forward to what Disney had planned for the future. But at the beginning, most really weren't. Then Disney announced the release of a new series called Rebels. And this is what I heard from the angry fans. So, it just looks like Aladdin in space. Okay, I don't want to get too deep into what I think about Rebels in comparison to Clone Wars. But I do want you to see how Disney pissed fans off completely. The Clone Wars ended with so many characters' stories left untold. You could go on any Star Wars forum, fan page, or Facebook group and find somebody whining or crying about bringing back the Clone Wars television series. So Disney heard all the cries of the fans and decided to continue the series with Dark Disciple. This is by Christie Golden, who wrote 3 Fate of the Jedi novels, which is based 43 years after Episode 4 and is now considered to be Legends. These are some of my favorites in the Legends expanded universe. Dark Disciple is an adaptation of the unreleased Clone Wars episodes written by Katie Lucas, one of my favorite writers in the Clone Wars television series. And this book is meant for adults, so I'm expecting some dark moments here. The story takes place in the final year of the Clone Wars. Count Dooku has caused far too many deaths across the galaxy, and the Jedi are desperate to do whatever it takes to save lives. So they make the choice to increase the chances of ending this war by assassinating Count Dooku, a tactic that is clearly so dark that they have to pair Quinlan Vos, a Jedi so eccentric he's really the only one fit for the job, with Asajj Ventress, the former Sith apprentice of Count Dooku who badly wants revenge against him because he abandoned her. If you read about Quinlan Vos' story in Legends, then you may find this new story somewhat familiar. Although Asajj Ventress' story is obviously a lot more complex and completely different from the Legends expanded universe story. And this novel really makes you understand how the Jedi were defeated and marked as enemies of the Republic. You have all your favorite characters from the Clone Wars series that you already know, as well as a few new ones. And for those of you who missed the Clone Wars, I promise you that this novel will at least somewhat help you bring closure to the series. The thing that I love most about this book is that we get to know both Asajj and Quinlan in depth. There's also some comical moments where I laugh pretty hard. We get to travel to a lot of different worlds across the galaxy, and we get some backstory on the planet Dathomir and how it makes Ventress such a complex character. Now this is a pretty good book overall, but honestly, There's really only one thing about it that I didn't like. I'm sorry, but you'll have to find that out in my spoilers review. Yeah, you could just click here if you've already read the book, and if not, then I guess it's time for my verdict. I give this book a B-. It's great for a reread, and the story is amazing. But if it weren't for that one thing, I'd give it a higher rating. Some of you may not feel the same, but as a Clone Wars fan, I just wanted something different. I spent the entire time knowing there was only a possibility of a few outcomes, and if you saw Revenge of the Sith, you know what I'm talking about. Nah, it's cool. It's cool though. Just go ahead, click the link in the description, and get your copy of Dark Disciple. Come back, watch my spoilers review, and then leave your thoughts in the comment section of that video so we can just have a little discussion. You know how we do it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.